So like
You
I'm
mean like
jealous
you
of
compare
Koob.
yourself to others?
I mean, Alex, if I don't compare myself to others, how the fuck am I gonna succeed?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Moose shit. Welcome to Moose Shit, where we stop bullshit. My name is Moose, and I'm joined by my classy composers, Koob and Al. How you guys doing today?
Classy composers, huh?
We're composers?
I mean, you guys compose this podcast.
I'm a drum major.
Me
That's
too.
what I am.
God, no.
Me too.
Please. Let's.
Too far, man.
Shut the
Sorry.
fuck up.
Yeah, he told you to shut the fuck up.
How is everyone doing today? On this fine.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Moose, you sound sick. What's going on?
Spring break, baby.
I'm not sick. I'm just tired. Really.
I feel
So
that
now,
it's the daylight savings hour, bro. I'm telling you.
yeah.
It is 12:30, man.
They don't need to know that. You didn't need to say that.
Oh, bro,
For
we
all
were
they
chilling
know.
late last night, so
Now, how are
it
you
was wild.
up? How are you up and at it already?
Oh,
Ow.
Me? I've been up since 9 a.m. I'm just an early bird. I don't know why.
early bird gets worm, right, Alex?
Yep.
Yeah, but when I ask you to do something early in the morning, you're like, I'm not waking up that early.
No,
You
I
always
actually
try.
was down to do
You
this at
always
9 a.m. I was down to do this at 9 a.m. If you remember. I'm a changed man nowadays.
You haven't changed at all, Al. Koob is a changed man. I'm a changed man. You're
Suck his
stagnant.
cock. Deep throat it. You're not far in. You're not far enough.
Anything going on with you, Koob?
Not much, bro. Just spring break, baby. Say it again. Glad to be fucking home, man.
I really needed this break. I don't know why this semester it's been getting to me.
A bitch. I feel that.
It might just be because I've been getting older. Back at it with them transitions. I have never lost that time. Anyways, I've just been feeling a little bit tired. And this topic is brought to you by the fine folks at Distractible, who decided for their first ever video podcast to steal our podcast topic of Am I the Asshole? I swear to God, Distractible, I will fight you. Creator Clash 3, you and me, whoever you want to send, I will go.
No originality. Those guys suck.
No.
Fuck them.
They really watched our 9-view episode and just stole
They
from
were
us.
3 of those 9 views.
It's not about the views. It's about them stealing our idea.
Let's sue them.
No, we're gonna box them. I'm gonna take every single one of them down inside the ring. Anyways.
And then I'm gonna fight Moose afterwards.
This topic comes brought to you by Distractible, who has decided to do this topic twice in their time as a podcast, all about getting older. Because you know what? We're all humans. Time passes and we all age, and sometimes we feel that time pass every second of it. Anyway, I've just been feeling rickety and tired, and I'm 21. It's not like I'm 40 and I should be feeling like this. And then on top of that, it's incredible. I don't like staying up late anymore. I can't. I like waking up early. I basically am now a 60-year-old man in a 21-year-old
What the
body.
fuck? It's that bad?
It is. You don't feel that way at all?
I wouldn't say I feel as physically old, but what really like made me think, damn, I'm getting old as fuck, is because I have like older cousins, probably like they're like 30 something by now, but I remember when I was in like elementary school, middle school, for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, or holidays, they would come over and I would be like, "You have a car? You can drive anywhere you want?" Or like, "You have your own apartment?" And it's like, I just thought that was so wild, so crazy that they could just get into a car and drive wherever they want. And now I can do that. And my younger cousins are saying the same thing to me. And it's making me feel like a croaking old fuck. Like I just want to go back to the time where it's like I would just go home from school and just watch TV and not have to worry about anything except going back to school the next day, you know?
That's
Did you
actually
do
a
that
fact,
now?
man.
That's all I did like for band, really, which started in 7th grade. In the UES and like 6th grade, I would just go home, watch TV, go on my laptop, and just do nothing every day. And summers were even better. Summers, I had no responsibilities except like my parents took me to a pool, and I
Is that a responsibility, Alex?
no, not yeah, that's not a responsibility, but like something that I had to do was like a weekly pool lesson that they signed me up for, swim lesson.
I mean, I get exactly what you say about the cousins thing because I have a big family and I have so all my older cousins are within like 2 years of me pretty much. So I'm 20 and then they're all like either 22, 21, or some of them just turned 23 like that. But the age gap is close. And then there's my younger cousins that are all different ages. But now they're so damn old that I start to think I was like, am I old, bro? Like one of my cousins is asking me about like college apps already, and I was like, what grade are you in? And she's like, oh, I'm about to be a senior next year. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not this old, bro. There's no way. I literally like stopped like to process what she was saying at first because I was like, okay, she's either fucking with me or like there's something wrong with me
I
because there's
think
no
it
way she's
actually
about to be a senior.
ever since 2020, shit had just gone by so fast. I literally feel like 2020 was like a turning point because I remember
I
senior
agree.
year
I agree.
like it was a week ago. I remember that. And that's 3 years ago.
You
3
know
years
why?
ago.
Oh
You
my
know why
god.
I think? Because so like for the pandemic, right? We missed out on all the good parts of senior year, and then we just got so accustomed to like the shit we were doing just made days pass. Like, bro, you wake
Hmm.
up, you do nothing, play
I
video
did
games,
nothing, bro.
go to sleep.
It was so amazing.
Yeah, no, it was great. Those days
Among
were
Us
good.
days.
Among Us, we love
Every
Among
single
Us.
every single
What about
day.
you,
It's like
Moose? How have you felt time passing in the last 3 years?
it's weird. Because like I'm a guy who likes the responsibility. It's like you guys say you guys are talking about like how you see your cousins, they'll see you in an older way. I like that. Even when I was like young, like I'm like, wow, I am older. That's right. That's right, you dumb little fucks. I'm older than you dumbasses. Um, but but that's not the issue I'm having. The issue I'm having is like I don't know. I feel like time is passing by and I'm just not even noticing it. Like I went to my sister's competition. There was like a dance party happening and like there were a lot of songs that I knew, Cotton Eye Joe, uh
Oh
Whip
my
Where
and
did
stuff
you
like
come
that.
from? Where
god.
did you go?
Wasn't the Whip out in 2014? That's 9 years ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
But anyways, then they started playing other songs, and I just did not know what to do. And that's not usually me. Usually, if any songs on the I know what to do on that dance floor. But then they just
Like
started
you
playing.
mean like it was a line dance, like it had a dance to it.
Yeah, that it had a dance to it. I think. Let me just double check this. God, it wasn't even a new song. It was just a song 2 years after Watch Me. It was Juju on that beat, and I had no idea what to do.
Wow, that song fucking sucks, man. That became a trend, and it was the dumbest trend ever, bro. Such a shitty song.
And then I don't know. I've done another thing, and some kids came up to me and like, what was it? Do the gritty. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Did I
Okay,
just
that's
miss out
bad,
on
Moose.
something?
You don't know what the gritty is, man. The gritty isn't even like that. That was like last year, not even last year. Like in the fall of last year, pretty much.
I've been
He's getting
completely
old,
outside the
man.
trends. I've been outside
Well,
the trends for a
I guess
while.
actually I get it because I wouldn't know what it is if I didn't watch football because that's where it comes from. It's like there's two receivers in the NFL that they are from LSU and they're crazy good, and every time they score a touchdown, they hit the gritty, and they're the ones that popularized it, and then every fucker and their mother started doing it.
No, but we've been calling Moose Grandpa Moose for a while now. Like this is not a new thing.
I
Cause
remember when we went out for ice cream one time in senior year. This was a random day, right? Completely random. There was a couple of us hanging out at one of our friends' houses, and then you two pulled up later because you guys were doing something. And by the time you pulled up, there were like, it was me, Bingus, and the person's house where we were at. And then we went to get ice cream. And then the way that Moose acted was just like your grandpa. So that's why I started calling him Grandpa Moose.
wait,
Yeah.
what did he do?
Well, no, I forgot what he was exactly doing, but he was just being like an old man.
I think I took everyone's ice cream order and I
Yeah, he
went
took it.
basically went
Yeah,
over.
that exactly what it was. So like we got there, and then like he started taking everybody's orders down, and he was like, and then he goes up and orders, but that's just like something very like a dad or a grandpa would do. Like if a
Yeah.
grandpa took out all his grandkids, they would all sit there and they would be like, "Okay, what do you want, buddy? Okay, what do you want? Okay, what do you want?" And then you take all the orders, and then you go to the window, and then you say, "This is gonna be a long one," and then you read off all the orders. Classic grandpa move right there.
Yeah, Moose, I could see you being one of those guys in the future that when you order from like a place and they say anything else I can get for you, and you'd be the type of guy to say $1 million.
I
Oh
wouldn't do that.
no.
I would be a guy though who like tells the waitress to say, "Go give my compliments to the chef."
I mean, I think if I was eating at a nice restaurant, I would say that.
That's so random, Moose. Have you done that?
No, but I feel like I should, and I probably will.
I would do that.
I'm also like extremely nervous for what my life is going to look like working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, 40 hours a week, and not just get burnt out. Like, I'm going to be
Yeah.
doing that for 40
I feel like I'm
years.
gonna become a degenerate, to be honest. Like I'm just gonna go to work, like slave away for some fucking company, and then I'm gonna come home, and then I'm gonna be fucking depressed. If I have a fucking wife and kids, I'm gonna just tell them to fuck off, and then I'm gonna sit down in my living room in that one chair that sits alone on the side, and then
Oh my
take
God.
my bottle of bourbon and then pour it into my cup. And then my wife is gonna come up to me and ask me, "So how was your day, honey?" I'm gonna be like, "Enough, shut up. I just want to drink in peace." And then I drink
Wow.
it, and then I go and pass out.
And repeat the cycle
And then the
all over
loop
again.
continues over and over and over
Until you
and
get to the
over.
weekends.
And then on the weekend, my kids will ask me if I want to do something with them, and I'll be like, "Can you fuck off, man? This is the one free time I get. You think I want to play catch with you? You think I want to play catch with you? You think I want to take you to the mall, kid? No, get away from me."
See,
What if
that makes me nervous. I don't want to be
Oh,
like
no.
that. But there,
Bro,
that's just how it is.
there's measures you can take to not be like that.
Would you
I
ever
think the
join
one thing,
PTA?
what you were saying, sorry about that.
Would you ever join a PTA?
No,
Oh, oh my God, that's a good question.
no, I would not because it's just like you're involved with your kids' lives, yeah, but all I've ever heard is just drama from PTA. Like my mom was part of the BPA, which is the Band Parent Association, which is
Hell
similar
yeah.
in a way.
Hell yeah.
I
Band
just hear
Parent
drama,
Association.
bro.
I would
Like,
do it. I'm there for the gossip. I
yeah,
would not involve myself in it, but
no,
I
you
would
just want
love
to
to play.
watch. Mm.
Yeah, 'cause it'd be like, yo, those moms and anything are fucking like batshit crazy. So I would love to hear the drama. I would play both sides. I would go up to one. I was like, yeah, so I heard Amy was saying this about you, and then go back to
Amy?
the other side.
Oh, not
It's just the
Bitch.
first
fucking
game at that
Abe.
time.
That
And then I go back to the other side, and I was like, yeah, did you hear about that? And then I'm just playing both sides, getting all the drama.
yes, stirring the pot.
Yeah,
See,
honestly, that'd be so much fun, bro.
I would join to be at the center of that drama. I want
Oh
the
my
maximum
God.
amount of power in my
Moose wants to
community.
be the Moose wants to be the PTA fucking villain, bro.
PTA President Moose. I'm gonna get rid of Kathy, and I'm gonna be like
Oh,
Kathy,
Kathy.
fuck off, and it'll be me.
Not
Yeah,
fucking cat.
Kathy's
Yeah,
a bitch. She always
I
those
don't.
cupcakes she brings suck, bro. The cupcakes,
Exactly.
not good. They're too
She always
moist.
thinks that they're good, and
Yeah,
everyone compliments her, but they're all faking it.
yeah, and the frosting's too sweet too. I don't like them. I'm not gonna lie. You know what's something funny? This is like kind of related to PTA, not really, but so I live in townhomes, right? So there's like a homeowners association for the townhouses.
Mhm.
And in the mail last year, they sent a letter for if you're interested in running for the homeowners association board, right?
Oh,
And the thing is, I wanted to do it just merely for the fact that everybody in my neighborhood, I'm just being 100% honest, is racist. They just hate me and my family. It's just I have no doubt about it, and I have literal proof. We would go to play outside, and we would like all of us would play outside, and then we would like play foursquare on the street. We would ride bikes on the street, and then we would go play football on like that area, like near my house. And if something would happen and there was a complaint or something, only my house ever got letters. When there were like 10 other kids that lived in the development that people recognized, that people know exactly where they live, coming to like play football, whatever. Only my house ever got letters, and I literally have proof. I could ask my friends, like that I still hang out with to this day, that are still in the neighborhood. They never got a letter, ever. They only ever sent it to our house, so they were racist. So I was like,
no.
okay, I'm gonna join the homeowners association just so I could give a big fuck you to everybody, pretty much. And then I filled out the whole application and everything, bro. And I was getting ready to send it, and I made the mistake. I left it on the living room table, and then my mom came downstairs one day, like right before I was gonna send it, and she's like, "What is this?" I was like, I started laughing, and I thought she was gonna laugh with me. I was like, "This is the homeowners association. I'm gonna run for the board." And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Why not?" She was like, "No, that's stupid." And I was like, "I
Wow.
know. That's the whole point. It's stupid. I want to do it." And then she basically just yelled at me, saying that you're an idiot. And she said it was very childish, but I thought I was being,
Damn.
I thought that was cool. I was like, I can put myself in a position of power. I legit would have just said "fuck you" to all the racist people as soon as if I got the
Is
spot.
most of your development white?
Yeah,
Damn.
That reminds me of my cousin, because like my cousin got married. It's now been 3 years, 4 years now. And before he used to come in and talk about all the cool stuff he does at work because he's an engineer for some aviation stuff and like that. But nowadays, whenever he comes over, he just talks about the weirdest shit. He talks about lawn care treatments. and how to run for the homeowners association and stuff happening there. I'm like, are you 70? Because if I'm 60, you have to be 70 to talk about this shit right now. He's only like 7 years older than me, so not that older. And this is what he spends his free time talking about.
Homeowners association.
Another thing is that, like, sometimes I'm sure when you're scrolling through TikTok, that you'll just see a TikTok that's clearly meant for children. Like, it's just child humor written all over it, but it has so many likes, and I look at the comments and everyone's loving it. I'm like, this is not funny. This is so childish. Why do you think this is entertaining? And another thing, sort of the opposite, is when I see successful people who are my age, like have built a following or have cars and houses and everything, are on
Like
TikTok.
Jenna Ortega.
Why do you always bring her up?
She's the first person I thought of when you said something like our age.
Of course she is, man. Yes, like Jenna Ortega. What is she, 20?
Yes.
And look at her. Look at her. Fucking millionaire. And look at me.
Billie Eilish is like 21,
you're
22.
Big fucking Al, though. You're big fucking Al.
I guess that doesn't make me feel older. It just makes me feel bad about myself.
No, but I do remember, like... No, I used to remember, like, oh, look at all these people. They're so successful. I still have time to get to that point
Yeah.
when I'm at that age. But now, like, there's people younger than me who are successful. I'm like, wait, did I miss the train? Where do I get to my success? Where do I get to successful, though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I 100% agree with that. You know what infuriates me more than anything? When I see underclassmen that we went to high school with getting internships. It just fucking infuriates me. It makes me so angry. Like, it makes my blood boil.
Why?
Bro, think about it, right? So last summer, what were we doing? We were fucking around. We were doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We were all just working at the bank, right? And it was cool. And then you realize we probably could have gotten internships.
Mm-hmm.
And now I see these stupid fucking underclassmen that are all idiots that I know I'm smarter than. And they're getting internships at like fucking Deloitte or fucking big ass companies. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. That's how I feel.
This sounds like it's rooted in jealousy.
I mean, it is.
Okay.
I am 100%. Anybody that gets a better internship than me, I'm jealous of you.
Yeah.
Really? That's just my livelihood. So, like,
you
I'm
mean
jealous.
Like you compare yourself to others?
I mean, Alex, if I don't compare myself to others, how the fuck am I going to succeed?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Moose loves that. He loves that idea.
Alex, that's just the basis of, like, growing as a person is you have to create competition, even if it's with
yourself
from the
exactly.
If your competition is yourself from the day before, it's still you're trying to get better.
Well, so that's what I was like when I look at Jenna Ortega and I feel bad about myself. That's not a good thing. Like I should not think that way. I do, but I'm saying that's not a good thing.
You feel bad about Jenna Ortega because you can't get mad at like the absolute like 1%. Like
right.
that's an anomaly. But
okay, well, in a similar way, you can't get mad at someone working at Deloitte.
I mean, I can.
Do you think it's an absolute anomaly?
No.
Well, not that it's an absolute anomaly. It's just that you getting mad at them is like you should be trying to improve yourself from a year ago.
I talked about this. You don't compete with the top percent. You compete with the people who are in the same marginal place as you.
I mean, like, I don't disagree.
Like, working at Deloitte is attainable. Being Jenna Ortega is not attainable. She's not.
I know,
attainable.
But like when you get angry
for yourself,
at them,
I can do the dance.
When you get angry at that person working at Deloitte, is that really helping you, or is that just making you feel bad about yourself?
Right? So no, I don't feel bad about myself because I get angry, and then I'm like, if they can fucking do it, I can fucking do it, and then it just drives me to get better to try and accomplish it. Because unlike you, I enjoy improvement.
Okay.
Alex, I don't know how you can have the mindset of like, wow, that person is at Deloitte. I'm just gonna
That's
try to
fine.
improve myself. I
No,
mean,
I
you
mean
can.
I get angry. I get angry too. But I'm saying that I don't think that that's a good thing to be angry. Like,
I mean, the anger isn't really like the anger is like the first step of me actually wanting to get better, because like if I just have no opinion on it, like then I don't feel like the need. If I like say if I see somebody, okay, you got a job at Deloitte. It's like, okay, I'm just indifferent to it. Okay, then I can't see myself getting the drive to say, oh wow, he got a job at Deloitte. Okay, now I'm gonna get a job at Deloitte. It's a bigger jump. Where if it's like, if I'm mad, I'm like, how the fuck did this idiot get a job at Deloitte? If this idiot can get a job, I'm gonna get a fucking job there. That's
mm,
just the
If
way my brain works.
if you say your competition is just you from yesterday, like the only thing is that you want to get better from yesterday, that is such an easy competition to win. And it's gonna hinder progress if you say, okay, I am like marginally better than yesterday. I'm done. I don't need to progress anymore. See, I say I wanna jump forward. I wanna get to that other level, that next tier. And so to that I have to push myself as far as possible and achieve something, but I can't do that endlessly. I can't say I'm gonna push myself as far as possible to get 6 Grammys like Billie Eilish or however many she has at this point. But I can try and at least get to the tier where I know I can attain, which is other people.
mm,
I think the competing with yourself from the day before can work if if it's
It
not something that has like a tangible result, like, or there's like with the internship thing, you can't compete with yourself from the day before because like what are you comparing up to? Because the person you from the day before didn't have an internship, so like, you know what I mean, like there's nothing, you're not reaching for something. But if I'm like just saying like, oh, I want to just get bigger, like, or I want to lose weight, I can look at myself from before as like, okay, I'm heavier the day before, so my achievable goal for the next day would be to lose weight.
yeah.
To
I
like
think it
lose
make
my
it makes more sense when like something like that, like losing weight rather than
yeah,
finding a
no.
job.
Yeah, the thing is with the job is I feel like that is something that you actually have to compare to other people, because comparing to other people not only gives you like the frame of mind to be able to do it, but also it tells you it gives you a reference of like what range or like what the possibilities for you are. So like obviously, if my resume isn't as strong as Alex's resume, I know I'm not going to be able to get a job in the same like of the same quality as he is. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
feel like that makes sense.
So, Al, you said that competition is not good for you if you're like, not if you're competing against other people. But like, what's bad about it? Like you're saying that frame of mindset, that mindset's not good. So like, what's bad about it?
What's bad about it is that hmm,
Is it just bad because people told you it's bad? Please, Al, you tell me you thought about this longer than that, right?
yes. It's bad, not that it's completely bad, but it's bad if you take it too far because if you take it too far and you're always comparing yourself, there will always be someone better than you. So it's like you'll
Especially,
never feel that you're good enough if you're always comparing yourself to the person that's better than you, and you won't take the time to accept that maybe you are pretty good with where you're at, because then it's just like a toxic mindset of like, no, I have to be better, and then you just push yourself too far.
isn't that life though? Isn't life that you have to be better than what you were before? If you say no, I'm at the point where you know what, I'm pretty good, then you're just gonna stop progressing.
Well, it's not it's not a black and white thing where it's on one hand you're always progressing, the other hand you're just complacent and just happy with where you are. There could be a middle ground of doing both, of accepting that you're good so far, but that you can still improve.
To go through the process of changing, you have to first understand what needs to change. So you have to understand that there are certain portions of you that's just not good. Saying, "Oh, I'm good," breeds complacency.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't be the extreme of either one. You can't never believe that you're going to be good enough until you reach this higher tier, and also think that you're always good enough and you're perfectly fine where you are. There can be a middle ground of you thinking that you can improve in some ways, but that you're good in other ways, or good enough. Don't you think that can be toxic if you're never taking time to acknowledge that you're in a good place right now?
But how do you measure if you're in a good place? It's by comparing, is it not?
Okay. So why can't you say, well, in comparison to my peers, I'm not good enough in this aspect, but in this aspect, I'm better than 70% of them.
That's fine. But it still needs to come
Okay.
from a place of I'm comparing myself to other people.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it's not completely bad as long as you don't like make it to where you're only looking at the bad parts of you and not the good parts. Anyways, can we get how did we get to this topic? We're talking about getting older.
You were talking
It's a
about Jenna
rabbit hole
Ortega.
now.
Fucking Jenna Ortega, man.
Keeps popping up in the podcast. If you like, she
No,
can
Yeah,
come and
she keeps
join.
popping up,
in your brain.
popping up.
That's
It's
not
not your
true.
wiener that keeps making her pop up. Huh?
That's not true. Okay, let's make us. It's not true. I admire her as an actress, and that's it.
Stop
Yeah, but
lying.
if she wasn't good looking, you wouldn't like her as much.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's actually false. Anyways, back to getting older.
Are there any ugly actors that you like most?
Ugly actors? I don't
You're
know how
thinking
to
about
define
thinking
ugliness.
about thinking about Elizabeth Olsen, aren't you? You're thinking about the fucking You characters, aren't you?
I was thinking actually Victoria, which I think I'm
I
gonna
know.
double check her last name right
I
now.
know you were,
Oh my
man.
God, bro. I knew he was gonna find a way to weasel this shit in. I hate
Victoria
this shit.
Pedretti. I mispronounced her name last time as Perdetti. It is actually Pedretti. Sorry.
Thank you for letting us all know.
I can't quantify someone's beauty.
I mean, it's based on your opinion.
My opinion is that all actors and actresses are good looking.
Really? All actors and actresses are good looking.
Name
Why?
one that isn't. Name one that isn't.
Hate from you.
Who the fuck is that?
Who?
Kate. Kate, the British girl from You?
Oh, oh.
I think she's good looking. And I
Okay.
also think
Nah, nah,
she's a good actress.
She might be a good actress, but she's not good looking.
Look at
She's
that,
just
Al. Look at that. I just proved you wrong. I like someone's acting ability instead of their looks like you guys.
No, well, you just said that you think that
you
she's
said
good
she
looking.
looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because I think every actor and actress looks good.
Stop. All right? You're just dumb.
Maybe my mind is transcendent.
That
It's
scared
on
me.
another tier.
Stay away from your microphone.
Okay. Back to getting older. We have been complaining this entire time about how it sucks about getting older. But you wanna know what actually sucks? Those people who never actually get older. Those people who goes like, God, isn't adulting hard? Hashtag adulting. Ha ha ha. They drive me insane.
Do you know people like that?
I mean, there's a lot of people online who are like that. I don't know anyone in person. Well,
Why do they annoy you, Moves?
Disney adults are like that.
Like, what is this person that says, "Oh my God, isn't life so hard?" Like, I, I'm not even. I don't even know who you're talking about on the internet.
You know, the people who go like, okay, I'm gonna search something up. One moment. Adulting. Let's see if they give me the results I need.
You know what he's talking about, Koob? Okay.
Not really.
You guys don't know.
I mean, I know of people. I know like that it exists, but I can't think of like any example of it off the top of my head,
Okay.
like whatsoever.
Adulting is a term for growing up that becomes popular on English-speaking social media in the second half of the 2010s. The term is commonly used to refer to context of tasks and activities that are necessary to carry out in order to live and function within
Yeah, I know what
mainstream
adulting
civilized
means.
society.
I know what adulting means, but well,
You don't know what anything
but how
means, so
does
you
that
don't know what
like
anything means.
continue, Moves?
So like if someone just like pays a parking fine, they go like hashtag adulting, and I'm like, you're just living life. You don't have to necessarily post it and say hashtag adulting.
Why does that piss you off, bro? That's such a weird thing to be pissed off about.
I mean, that kind of
See,
bothers
Mm,
me too. I can't lie.
it doesn't bother me.
I mean, yeah, like you're just dealing with the everyday life, and you feel the need to
it's
make it
not an accomplishment.
like a point because you're
Mm.
yeah, like they're trying to make it out to like, oh my God, look at me, I'm so grown up because I'm paying a fucking parking ticket. No,
Yeah,
you're just an
like
idiot. Don't
I know
park
what you're
there.
talking about. Like the
That's what
girls
people think.
online
They
that
don't think
say,
you're a grown
"I'm an
up.
independent woman. I can cook for myself and I can buy my own apartment." Like as though that's something special. That
Yeah, I mean, like women belong in the
Okay,
kitchen, so they have to know how to cook.
but
So I don't know why they're celebrating
that
it.
was a joke. Please don't take it out of that context.
I'm not a misogynist. I am not a misogynist. It's a joke. Relax,
yeah,
relax.
yeah.
Alex
Before
threw
you
me an
guys
alley
start
oop, and I
typing,
had to slam dunk it. Don't get mad. Don't get
actually,
mad. Stop. Stop
outrage
typing.
marketing is in now. So maybe we should just leave it like that, and then we can get clicks. Rage bait.
No,
Alex
I
has
mean he did want to
problems,
leave
man.
that one joke in that we're not going to talk about
What
because
joke?
Alex is an idiot.
What joke?
True, true. He is a moron. Absolute moron. If you guys get us to 1 million subscribers
Yes.
by the end of the month,
Oh,
we will
it's
release
such
the
a
clip.
terrible, dark humor joke.
So I think I would
A
release the
million,
clip for if we get a
a million
million
subscribers.
subscribers. I'm okay with it. I mean, by the end of the month, bro, 1 million subscribers. That's a lot of fucking people, bro. Like, at least like forty
Mm.
percent of them would be okay with the joke. So if you think about it, we would really
Yeah,
just
but I
get
mean
like
this episode
400,000
comes out on
subscribers.
March 26th, so they don't have a lot of time. They have
They
5
have till the
days
end of
to get to
April.
a
No,
million.
and no, no,
Right?
no. We give them to the
That
Five
end of
they're
days.
gonna
April.
have to
End
hurry
of
up.
5 days.
April.
5 days to get us to a million subscribers. If they don't get to hear that clip.
If you can do it, I would be impressed.
Let's do
But
a
I
thousand
just don't think you guys
subscribers.
have the capabilities. I
No.
think you guys are cheap. I'm not
Well, they
releasing
only
that
have
clip
five
for a
days,
thousand
bro.
subscribers. You're insane.
Sucks.
Okay, how about instead of 1,000 subscribers or anything, if somebody sends me hundred
What?
dollars, I will release the clip.
$100?
Donate $100.
Okay.
Yeah,
$100 today, or would you rather have a million subscribers? I'd rather have the million subscribers.
Well, we just established that a million isn't gonna happen because we have 5
Yeah.
days. I mean, if they want to get
Well,
us a million, I'm
$100 is
okay
also
with
okay.
that.
My Venmo
I'm
is
very much
Alex
okay with that.
Gaspar
Stop.
GASPAR
Stop.
0924.
Stop. He really wants to
This
dox
guy
himself.
literally, he just doxed himself. He just doxed himself. You just gave your full name on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's my episode.
Moose, leave that in.
No, this is my episode.
I mean,
Alex, leave it in.
no, I'm
You
editing
have to.
this, Moose.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You know, we always get into discussing this on the podcast
Wait, I
of
thought
who is editing what.
because you edited
I think it's hilarious.
yesterday's episode, or yeah, the you episode. So I'm editing this one.
No.
So what am I editing?
You're editing bad ads. The episode that released last week.
He did say that.
Oh,
That
right.
episode, you're editing that episode.
Can you send me that?
I will. You have a
Don't lose
week
it.
to edit it.
Everybody relax.
Anyways, holy shit, we love going down fucking rabbit holes.
Rabbit
holes.
Rabbit holes. I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that fucking in. You dumb son of a bitch. I keep telling you not to bring that joke.
No, Moose, this is perfect. Now his what's it called? The clip that he can threaten us with, it means nothing because we have one of them saying it.
Please, do not.
Now it's over, Al.
Isn't
$100.
I'll just release the joke.
This episode has been all over the fucking place, man. I don't know how we do it, but we manage to fucking jump around everywhere.
Okay. What is one thing that you guys like noticed and that like immediately hit you that you guys are older now? Like for me, it's a YouTube channel that I remember subscribing to when I was in like my pediatrician's office, and like he just celebrated, I think, what was it, 10 years on the platform, and I subscribed to him in like 2014. So that means I've been subscribed to him for 9 years.
Bro, there's songs that I remember listening to when they like Down by Jay Sean,
Baby,
right?
are you down,
I've been listening to that song for over a decade now, which is wild. Like, I've listened to that song for more than 10 years. That's over half my life. That's just wild to me.
Bro, I remember watching. Do you know who Tayo Cruz is?
Is he the Dynamite guy?
Yes.
Oh well,
the guy that made Dynamite.
I know he's saying if you fall for me, I'm not easy to take. I'm only gonna break your heart. Bro, I remember watching that YouTube video like when it came out, and I'm looking at it now, February 24th, 2010. 13 fucking years ago, and I remember watching it on my old ass monitor, like a boxed monitor. That's how.
Oh my God.
Break your heart.
I remember when the internet was just popular by oh, you remember this from like the 90s, or remember this 90s, and now it's, or you remember this from the early 2000s. Like the 90s kids just don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Now just all early 2000s.
Yeah, now we're getting boxed out by
now we're the old ones.
TikTok Gen Z kids.
I don't like that we're in the same generation as them.
Yeah, we talked about this before.
I know. I just wanted to re-emphasize it.
Fuck you if you're under the age of 16 years old.
Not cool.
Sorry.
Tayo Cruz is 42 years old.
Oh my God.
Fucking Christ, bro.
Ned's. How old is Ned from Ned's Classified?
No.
Cookie.
Also, I found out my first grade teacher died
cookie.
like 5 years ago, and that was sort of like, damn. Yeah.
What the hell? What made you
Because Moose was
randomly
saying
think of
before,
that?
what made you immediately like think about how old you're getting? Like immediately hit me. Like, damn, bro. Her name was Miss Weesick. She was such a sweet old lady.
Shout out to Miss Weesack.
Yeah, rest in
That's kind of
peace.
a funny name. Rest in peace, Miss
How'd you
Weesack.
know she
You were
died?
a real one.
I don't know. It was just like it spread around high. You know, shit spreads
Oh,
around high school. I don't remember who told me. Yeah,
he killed her. He
Miss
killed her.
Weesick.
That sounded so sad, bro.
Okay. Anyways,
You
I think
sounded
that's
so
where
hurt
it's
by
good to leave it off. Let's all send out our prayers to Miss Weesack. She's a one. I feel so shitty saying this.
Rest in No, for real though. First grade teacher, Miss Weesack. Alex loved being in your
Okay.
class.
Anyways, have a great rest of your day. Check us out on your any other podcasting platforms. And bye bye.